I love people and changing lives by working with people's smiles. I love getting people out of pain. And here I've been doing it for 40 years, and it still just gives me a real charge. My mom and dad moved here in the early 50s. Was fortunate to be raised in a great family. I married a just wonderful woman, and we've had 4 children, got 10 grandchildren now. Our family has been here for generations, and I want to give back all that I can and to help improve my town. I've been practicing dentistry here since 1984. I started down the street on Ebenezer Road, so I've been seeing multi-generations, sometimes 3rd, 4th, and 5th generations of families. It's been really good to add my daughter, Dr. Elizabeth Robinson, and my son, Dr. Will Cranford, and work as a family team in taking care of our patients.
Growing up here in Rock Hill and even visiting this office when I was a child, this was always a pleasant and happy place to be, so what a joy it is to get to work here now. One thing that I think sets us apart, and one thing that all of our patients notice, is what a wonderful team that we have working here. All of our assistants and our hygienists are trained to the highest level.
Finding this place has just been such a blessing, and the staff is always very kind, very helpful, very attentive.
I started working here in August of 1989. I love people. We really have good relationships with all of our patients here. It's like a family.
I've been a dental assistant for 21 years. I've only been here for a year and a half, and it has absolutely been one of the best experiences that I've ever had throughout my entire career. It's a true family practice.
I know personally for me, my greatest accomplishment when dealing with patients is when you have somebody coming in, they're high anxiety, they don't want to be there, they don't have a lot to say, and then they end up leaving after the appointment. They're smiling, they're enjoying themselves, and they have a complete different understanding of what it is to be in a dental office.
Another thing that separates us from dental practice is the continual investment in technology. The first is our intraoral scanner. We can take a scan which takes thousands of pictures and creates a 3D model of your teeth and gums. The next piece of technology that we use is our mill. It helps us make strong and beautiful crowns in less than an hour. Now, in one visit, you're getting from a broken tooth to a whole new tooth. And then newest piece of technology is our CBCT 3D X-ray, which allows us to get an inside look into your bone, nerves, your muscles, and everything we need to know to provide you treatment.
Rock Hill was a textile town. Everybody in this town worked there, so did my dad. When I got out of college, I came back and worked at the Bleachery, and my job there was color matching, and it really taught me the importance of aesthetics and a color eye, and it really helped me in my dentistry in helping me match the shade of people's teeth and their smile and the smile line, and to look at things in the golden triangle, golden proportion of how things should look in the mouth. And I owe a debt to what I learned just in my short time in textiles, which built this town, to how I do dentistry today.
A lot of people get out of dental school and then they just do the minimal requirements that they need to keep up with their license. But his whole career, he's been very committed to getting as much education as he can.
I got involved with the Academy of General Dentistry and got their mastership award, which was over 1,000 hours of continuing education. I've been president of the Central District of the State Dental Association, been on the State Board of Dentistry, which oversees protecting patients and citizens of our state. I've been a dental examiner that examines graduates of dental schools to be sure they're capable of being dentists. One thing I want to do is be sure that patients are well cared for throughout this state. Served on the Red Cross Board, the Westminster Towers Board, the Westminster Catawba Christian School Board, the Trojan Club Board. I've been very involved with my church. It's just been a pleasure. I think that you owe back, and I really am indebted to my local community, my state, my profession, my family, and the people that support us. I owe a debt of gratitude to all of those people.
One thing that I have learned from my dad is the importance of continuing education. I went to Vanderbilt University and studied history, and then went to the Medical University of South Carolina for dental school. And after that, I spent 1 year at the University of Florida for a continuing dental education program.
When I was in school, I had a mentor that really drove in me the passion for overseas dental missions, and went on 2 trips, one with my dad to do dental missionary work in Ecuador. Since I've graduated, I've spent a week in Nicaragua, a week in Costa Rica, and got a week in Honduras coming up, and another week in Costa Rica, just providing dentistry to people who don't have access to it and helping them improve their lives.
It's great having that next generation coming along. It's great that you're able to call us. We give our patients our cell phone numbers so that they can contact us when they need to.
It makes me feel confident that not only my husband and I have been treated by Dr. Cranford, and our sons have been treated by Dr. Cranford, but now our sons are being treated by the young doctors Cranford, and our grandchildren are also being treated by the young doctors Cranford. And so it's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing, and it gives us confidence knowing that this practice will be here for us when we need them.
You're not just a patient here, you're a friend,
Part of the family.
yeah, absolutely.
Let me tell you, he is the best one around. I recommend him to anybody. He's beyond. He's the best, I'm telling you.
I love taking somebody that just has a smile that they cannot present out in public and turning that into something that they're proud of. That is just the most rewarding thing for me.
My dad started this office the same year that I was born, so it's been really amazing to see all the changes that have occurred over the years, and I'm really excited to see what the next 40 years brings for Cranford Dental.